as we enter a new non-priority heat. Two Brazilian surfers out there. Italo Ferreira versus the 2015 world champ, Adriano de Souza.
And he was psyched. He said the waves were pumping. Here's a replay of an early ride from Italo. Nice tube, it spat, he didn't get super deep. And he was psyched. He said the waves were pumping. Here's a replay of an early ride from Italo. Nice tube, it spat, he didn't get super deep. 3.83s. Ooh! Some gnarly wipeouts today. Look at this one.
Start. Adriano de Souza.
Oh, nice.
Spit out of that barrel.
We're on the move.
Scratching into this one. ADS, Adriano de Souza, catches the fins on the bottom, comes through the spit there, goes for a second section, pinches up through there, navigates the exit straight onto. And replay this one first. Adriano de Souza, Parker.
Super late drop. You saw the board, the rail of the board quiver on the way down. Then you got that whole second section and just squeezed out of it to get the completion to show the judges it was made. That angle just shows how deep, steep, radical that wave was for ADS. Great drop, beautiful control. The first section was managed absolutely perfectly. The wave spits, he disappears, and then comes through this second. And watch that little exit, that tall stand.
Safety of Sebastian Z. He's just popped up, but now he's going to take this one right behind him on the head as Italo Ferreira finds a little bit of time behind the curtain, and Ferreira kicks out safely. Wow.
Obvious stuff, how great they are in the face as we see a backdoor quick tube there for Italo, pumping and driving, and then that for Michelle.
Standing high and tall in a monster. Woo. That was Adriano de Souza in his matchup against Italo Ferreira.
It was a really big wave, a big set wave. Here we go, super deep.
This is the 8-point ride for Italo Ferreira on the replay. And that's where he turned the heat against Adriano de Souza. One more view here, Barton.
So doesn't even drop to the bottom, gets mid-face and pumps, comes out. I mean, it gets to that point.
So 6.67 for that wave for Adriano de Souza that we saw on the replay. Italo Ferreira dropped an 8-point ride, and he's back up and surfing, back in the tube, and finds an exit once again.
Sketchy on the face there. You can see the board quivering underneath his feet. He had to get super low to control the rail and keep it from sending him into disaster.
Look at how committed they need to be to go on those waves. I mean, like, this is heavy. This is... What a wave. So much water. And it's so impressive.
Oh, how deep is that?
No joke. 8.83 for this ride, Barton.
Wow. Well, we saw Italo Ferreira at the box at Margaret River in Western Australia earlier in the year get one of the most incredible backhand barrels I've ever seen. Super late and just squeaked under a lip. Here today we see him do it on the front side. That was a bomb. 8.83.
And trying to make it through it is so heavy after these guys come out of these barrels. Adriano dropping out of the sky, holding the wall. Beautiful thread of the needle there. But then you got to get to the inside and get out of those things. It is so radical. These guys skipping out, flying all over the place, starfishing, going over the fall.
Kind of in the mid-range.
Ferreira continues his assault here at the end of the road and just somehow pulls himself out of that carp. That's just a couple little extra bonus. Here's another look at Ferreira's ride.
Late, just squeaked under that lip. Ended up high on the face as well. And then there's that double arm cutback. Beautiful.
Really the highlight for all of these waves today in the scoring are going to be barrels like that. De Souza deep in the barrel. Comes out. Now he's right back in the game. He's going to grab that rail, kick out, and the paddle battle ensues.
And here, Adriano, look at this one. Super deep, super long. 8.7. Feel like that could have been perhaps a little higher too from the positioning. Here we go, look at this one. Gets it, super deep. Just right where you need to be. That feels incredible, folks.
Pure.org to see what you can do to help are reefs throughout the world. Adriano de Souza over the reef right now, in the barrel, under the hook, and finds an exit. So de Souza continues his fight back against Italo Ferreira. Just gonna throw away. Italo's back up again, big cave, comes through, kicks out, and he is on fire. You're gonna have to say, Barton, from this performance.
This one's super deep.
Ferreira, big cavern, got the headlamp on, spelunkering through that cavern, finds the exit, finds his way out into daylight, and a brilliant performance again.
Just laughing at him, smiling at him there, eh?
Here we go, de Souza on the comeback. Spits, de Souza's out, 8.14, and he loves it. Did he do enough? We're gonna see as the judges have some really, really good surfing to ponder, Barton.
He was explaining to me how he felt on the foam ball. He said he was just flying over it, and he had this big grin on his face. Super deep, definitely the deepest barrel we've seen in this heat so far. So, I mean, from the channel, we were giving it to him in the score, but those guys up in the tower, they got a good view from straight on. We'll see what they come up with. But that was an incredible barrel by Adriano. He's been charging all the way through this heat. He's been on some of the biggest, best waves.
Thank you, Strider. Again, we're waiting for the decision from the judges. Here you go. 9.17 right at the end. De Souza turns it on Italo Ferreira, who's putting on a brilliant performance, but it is going to be the 2015 world champ moving on into the round of 16, Barton.